Okay, guys, for today English class, we're going to do the student book, pages 26 and 27, to check your progress, or the progress check about 1 and 2. So here says progress check, and progress check 1 and 2. 1 and 2 refers to unit 1 and unit 2. You have to read incomplete. Read the website comment here that says Stream Olympic Sports and use the word in parentheses, each number from 1 to 4. 1 to 4 or 1 to 5? Yes, from 1 to 5, each one have a word in parentheses. For example, number 1 says seriously. Serious, serious in parentheses. I told you the answer. Number 2, compete. Number 3, excite. 4, legit. And 5, important. So you have to use the words in parentheses to form a word that fits in each blank, okay? For example, I told you the answer for the number 1. It says, in my opinion, you have to read to be confident about your answers. In my opinion, it's time to include more extreme sports in the Summer Olympics. Extreme sports are taking more serious. We can change the word adding a suffix. For example, a suffix or a prefix. So I want to make the number 1 for you because I told you the answer. Serious, we can add a suffix at the end and set seriously. Okay, seriously, these days, there's the annual X Games. Compete. Compete in the United States. So how can we change compete to another word? What time is it? Just for today. Okay, we have to add a suffix to compete. What suffix can we use to change compete? Come on.
Competition.
Yes. Okay. In the United States, which includes skateboarding and surfing. Snowboarding became a Winter Olympic sport in 1998. When will the Summer Olympics include base jumping, body surfing, and rock climbing? These are
exciting,
yes. exciting sports and they're popular with young people like me. I understand that it's impossible to include every sport in the Olympics, but I think it's
Logical.
illogical. Good. That sports such as sailing and synchronized swimming are included in the Olympics, but extreme sports aren't. In my view, that time has come to give extreme sport as much
Importance.
patience. Okay, you have is important. Importance, yes, as traditional sports. Okay, good job. Okay, for questions 1 to 5, complete the second sentence. So that is that it has a similar meaning to the first sentence. You must use between 2 and 5 words, including the word given. Do not change the word given. It says, I did my first parachute jump and then couldn't wait to do another. So after, I couldn't wait to do another parachute jump, my first one. Okay. So we have to use after or after I had done or after I did my first one. But if we use just after, it's right. Okay, read the second. There's skiing on this part of the mountain. So there's
Band.
uno.
Band.
Okay, a band. Skiing, okay. CCTV cameras constantly record our movement in public places. So our movement using our is easy in public places or our constances in public places by CCTV cameras. I started to download this app 20 minutes ago and it still hasn't finished downloading. So here, he estado descargando esta aplicación por 20 minutos.
I have been downloading.
Yeah.
Downloading.
Downloading this app for 20 minutes. A few minutes ago, I found out that it's illegal to post photos of people without their permission. So here it could be I've just found that it's illegal to post photos of people without their permission. Okay, let me check if you are here or not. Okay. Listen to the audio script. It says narrator, we have narrator, speaker 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The narrator says, you will hear 5 different people talking about smartphones and the internet. Match the speakers to the aptitude age to A to H. You won't use 3 of the answers. Speaker 1. I don't have too many problems when I use the internet. Of course, I'm careful about what I do. I always log off my email account when I'm on a shared computer. And I don't use the same password all the time. And I never download files if I don't know the website. Using the internet isn't dangerous if you are careful. So speaker 1. Speaker 1 is worried about online security issues, doesn't feel safe, is the victim of peer pressure, often receives, okay, you have to just write the letter that goes here with the speaker 1. Speaker 2. Well, new technology isn't really my cup of tea. I'm tempted to use. What is it called? Smartphone, but it was too complicated for me. And my granddaughter said, watch out, Grandma. If you are not careful, you could call someone accidentally or click on something you shouldn't. She thinks I'm incapable of doing anything for myself. Write the letter that is according to the speaker 2. Speaker 3, number 3. This is it. What do you think? I got in last week. It cost me an arm and a leg. There was a cheaper model that I really liked, but it was a year old. And at school, you have to have the latest model of everything if you don't want to be laughed at. So I got this one. It was really hard to set up, but it's really good. And I download this cool ringtone. Do you want to hear it? What is speaker 3 talking about?
He's talking about that he is a victim of peer pressure. Letter C.
Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, speaker 4. He said, or she said, a lot of my friends use social networking sites. They are always sharing photos and passwords. I think they're unaware of the dangers. I wouldn't let anyone have my password. What for? So they can update my profile or upload embarrassing photos of me? Why take the change? Why take the chance? I had an online profile, but I deleted it. There are plenty of other things you can do on the internet. Speaker 4 is talking about. Está relajada. Is she relaxed about social networking and security issues? Okay, and speaker 5. Did you know that they can follow every move you make if you carry on the one of those? Big Brother is watching you. Do you know what I mean? I can see the advantages of them. It's like carrying a computer in your pocket, isn't it? But I don't want a computer in my pocket. I keep mine at home where it belongs. And if I need to call someone when I'm out, then I'll use a public phone or borrow someone else's phone. So speaker 5 is talking about
that he or she doesn't want to own a smartphone.
yes. Okay, so let's check. So speaker 1 is talking about which letter? The speaker 1?
Teacher, can you repeat the
number 1?
speaker 1? Yes.
Yes, okay. I don't have too many problems when I use the internet. Of course, I'm careful about what I do. I always log off my email account when I'm on a shared computer, and I don't use the same password all the time. And I never download files if I don't know the website. Using the internet isn't dangerous if you are careful. What does he or she feels about internet? About, yeah. How does he or she feel?
She feels safe.
Yeah, so it goes with the letter F, right? Good. Okay, now it's better. Speaker 2. Speaker 2.
Is worried about online security.
If you want, I can repeat. I can read again. Listen. Well, new technology isn't really my cup of tea. I've attempted to use what is called a smartphone, but it was too complicated for me. And my granddaughter said, watch out, Grandma. If you are not careful, you could call someone accidentally or click up something you shouldn't. She thinks I'm incapable of doing anything for myself. So,
don't
according to
say without a smartphone. B. or doesn't want to own a smartphone?
No.
Age. Doesn't
Your age.
regularly use any digital device.
Yes. It's a grandma. She said that smartphones, wait. New technology isn't really my cup of tea. So she doesn't regularly use any digital devices. Okay, the speaker 3. I think you answered that. Speaker 3 goes with the letter. Said, you got it, right?
Yes, he is victim of peer pressure. The speaker 3.
Is the letter C.
Letter C.
Yeah. Okay, speaker 4. Speaker 4.
He never clicks on link in emails or often receive unwanted message.
Okay, wait. Let me read it again. Speaker 4 said, a lot of my friends use social networking sites. They're always sharing photos and passwords. I think they're all unaware of the dangers. I wouldn't let anyone have my password. What for? So they can update my profile or upload embarrassing photos of me. Why take the chance? I had an online profile, but I deleted it. There are plenty of other things you can do on the internet. So is she or he relaxed to have about online security issues? Is the letter A she's worried about. And finally, the speaker 5.
E. She doesn't want to own a smartphone.
Okay, so is the letter E, like this. Okay, check. Okay, then here you have to write. You have received an email. Okay, you have received an email from your friend Sam. Read Sam's email and then write your reply. Okay, you have to use 140 or 100 to 140 to 190 words. Okay, not so long. Okay, from Sam Wallis, subject, birthday plans. Sam says, hi, how are things? What have you been doing? I'm writing because it's my birthday next month and I've decided to go skydiving. Would you like to come? I need to know soon, so please ask if you have any questions. I look forward to hearing your news and your answer. All the best, Sam. So you have to write an answer for Sam Wales, ¿ok? Te está invitando a su cumpleaños, te dice que espera una respuesta. Tienes que escribir cómo tú responderías a esta invitación. Use, okay, I don't ask him for 150 or to 190 words, okay? In your answer, just try to write around 4 lines, okay, to answer to the email, okay? Utiliza 4 líneas o 4 oraciones para responder a esta invitación. You have 4 minutes till now.